They call us deplorables.
Everywhere we go, music for the people, making music for the people. Nation. Everywhere we go.
They call us violators of the Constitution and the rule of law.
Nation. Everywhere we go. Everywhere we go. Music for the people, making music for the people.
Here is our answer on the James A. Hendricks School of Leadership.
Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing this fine Monday afternoon? You have to forgive me. I meant to record a lot sooner, but there's a lot of crazy things going on. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go to CBN. Because what we're going to be talking about is conservative journalism at its best. Okay, at least 76 dead from Ian. Rescue and recovery ongoing. Everyone needs to do something. Okay, here's some CBN news.
Of unbelievable devastation, like a war zone. That's what residents in parts of Florida are facing in the aftermath of Hurricane Ian.
At least 76 people are confirmed dead as rescue crews continue their search for survivors. So far, more than 4,000 people have been rescued. Brody Carter's on the ground in Fort Myers, where survivors are desperate for help.
I'm here at the Legacy Marina. Take a look at some of the damage over here. The storm surge washing ashore these boats right on top of one another. The cleanup here is just going to be enduring for months. Now, the good news is Operation Blessing is on the ground. They're distributing much-needed supplies. They're going to be helping rebuilding, helping those restore their hope, the ones who need it most.
It's just unbelievable. I mean, you would almost think you had walked through a war zone.
It was 12 hours of a train going through the sound was just unbearable for about 12 hours.
There's wreckage. Everywhere you look, there's trees down, buildings down.
At least 35 people have died in Lee County alone after last week's Category 4 hurricane made landfall. Some 700,000 people are still in the dark. Beach communities like Fort Myers will take a long time to recover.
The storm surge is what really got us, which was 6 hours or so, after the hurricane actually hit. And that's when the water rose probably 10 feet at our condo. We're in a high-rise building on the river.
As Florida picks up the pieces in the coming days, weeks, and months, Operation Blessing is setting up its base of operations at Calvary Assembly of God Church in Port Charlotte.
We have food, pallets of water, we have tarps to help dry in the homes, and we have construction trailers with equipment that we can use to go in and help muck and gut the houses that are affected by the storm if there was flooding or things like that.
The team has been dropping off supplies in hard-hit cities like Wauchula, Naples, and Port Charlotte since last week. For those who receive a shipment, it's a godsend.
It means a lot because we've been out of power for 2 days.
My fellow friends and Americans, please pray for those impacted by Hurricane Ian. I watched Friday a convention of this company named ACN, and they were in Fort Lauderdale. And surprise, surprise, the trajectory of the hurricane was not in Fort Lauderdale. Okay, this Christian converted to Islam, but then he met Jesus in the supernatural dream, and it changed everything. I have to be honest with you. I'm hoping that people convert back to Christ. We need that. We need that. Because it's a huge issue here. here's one about the Supreme Court case. What's on the docket? U.S. Supreme Court starts new term with doors open to the public. Now that's pretty amazing. They've been on summer break, and today, as you know, is the first Monday in October. So all these Supreme Court justices and clerks are back at it again, and some probably with a new view. There was a time when I wanted to be a lawyer, and I wanted to argue before the Supreme Court. I wanted to argue before the Supreme Court. I know that sounds crazy. I know that sounds crazy. But I wanted to be a lawyer for religious freedom. I wanted to be an appellate court lawyer. But things didn't happen that way. And I feel that maybe these things work out for the best because I'm being called to be more private sector. And it's funny, but a contact I had in law school, one of the impressions I got from her was, don't go to law school and expect it to be a stepping stone to like another career. Find a way to monetize or enjoy from your major. And I am finding ways. I'm finding purpose. See, I told you guys from the very beginning. My program is going to be carrying the ideals on Christian leadership. And with that, no doubt, is going to be news that you can do something about it. I'm asking you to pray for those impacted by Hurricane Ian. Okay? Please pray for the justices and clerks on the Supreme Court, regardless of their ideology. Pray for righteousness in the courts. Okay? I know that sounds kind of strange, but pray for righteousness in the courts. That's what's going to make a difference in the world, because, I can sit there and bark out my ideas and my ideology of how things should be done, and woe is me, look how terrible things are. But it's funny, God gave me another focus. Instead of woe is me, the country is undone, let's look at opportunities. Okay, I get it. We are in a recession. But that doesn't mean the businesses can't flourish, can't start and flourish. It's a perfect time. Look at your history. Domino's Pizza and the like. Praying people, godly people, who decided enough about listening to what the news and the pundits have to say, and got there and got stuff done. Now, I hope you enjoy listening to the James A. Hendricks School of Leadership. If you like what you hear, please subscribe, become a part of the James A. Hendricks School of Leadership classroom. Tomorrow, we will be talking about an ideal, I think, research design in order to have in public affairs. Jimi Hendrix saying, until next time, take care and be proactively informed. Take care, you guys. See you tomorrow.